welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I'm your host, Axel1324.
I am DeathDealer.
And I'm in the wrong place again. I'm Doggy Dog 420.
Let's go ahead and fix our spots here. Every week. No matter which order I click on it, it just jacks up. It just jacks up. I don't like it.
It likes messing with you. Gotta mess with you on a
Yeah. I feel
night.
like it's playing with my emotions, if you will.
Messing with your emotions.
Yeah. So, guys, first off, hey everybody, welcome to the show. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday today. And we got a heck of a show for you guys today. We got some remakes coming up, but before we get into it, let's get into our weeks. DeathDealer, what have you been playing this week?
Oh, well, I actually had some time to play just a little bit. So, of course, I played my tried and true Dead Island because, I can't live without my zombies. And taking out my frustrations has been a godsend. And, of course, I've been playing the Princess Peach game because that's just so entertaining and cute. So,
Right?
that's all.
The Princess
much.
Peach game, that's right. Doggy, what are you? The Princess Peach. What has been your favorite outfit yet? Because I know she changes into outfits, and I haven't played it. So, which one has been your favorite outfit?
I don't know yet. I can't decide. I like them all, honestly. I just like the outfits. I like the idea that we can actually change them, like we've been able to change Mario's. So I'm just excited for that. I don't have a favorite. I'm just happy I can change her.
All right,
like
well there you
having
go.
a Barbie game.
It's a Princess Peach Barbie edition.
Yeah.
Awesome. Doggy, what have you been playing, buddy?
Let's see. I finished up that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Great game. I finished that up Saturday or something like that, I believe. And then the following 2 days, I was trying to get a few random small games going on, while I was waiting for Senua's Saga.
Yes.
So I played Pac-Man World Repack because I got that on sale a long time ago and I never got around to it. And I put that one down after a couple hours. I was like, I'm not.
The Pac-Man Repack?
Pac-Man World Repack. So it's either like a remaster or remake of like the original Pac-Man World from PlayStation, I think it was on, or something like that. Pretty much about the same game, but I just like, I don't want to play this. And I played some other game I got from Walmart. It was $5, some MX versus ATV All Out. I didn't like that game, so I took that off the backlog list. And then something else I played that was junk. But anyway, I got past all those. Got to Tuesday, played some Hellblade 2. It's awesome, and that's all I've been playing when I have time. I've went through a chapter a night. I'm not trying to speed run it. I don't know why everybody decided they had to speed run through this game. So I'm enjoying it. Those who speed run through it, I hope you enjoyed it too. But I wanted to enjoy it. We waited 4 years, so I wasn't trying to finish it in 4 hours. So, great game so far. So it was definitely worth it.
That is awesome, bro. I have been playing, of course, Hellblade: Senua's Saga. Well, first off, of course, I'm still playing Unicorn Overlord. That's like my main game. I want to get through it, but I had to set it aside because Hellblade 2, my most anticipated game of the year, has launched. Well, my most anticipated game since Starfield came out. And I just have been loving it, man. Now, I'm not that far in. I'm only like an hour and a half in, okay? So don't be thinking I'm over here doing all kinds of amazing stuff, okay? Yeah, but I can tell you right now what I have played, I am enthralled 110%. People that are playing it are like, oh, they didn't make it open world. That's not Hellblade. They didn't make it a action adventure like God of War. That's not Hellblade. Like Hellblade, like it's so funny because like if you look up the definition of like a walking simulator game, Hellblade fits the entire description.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it is the best in its genre, hands down. And the storytelling is great. The combat is great. The music is amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
I love the transition in combat. You know, I thought that only fighting one person at a time was going to be a big downer, but I love how they do the transition from one enemy to the next this time around.
Yep.
It is just mwah. Yeah. So it's just it's an incredible game, and I cannot wait to get to the end and figure out what the I don't know. Like somebody said that they cried 4 times while playing Hellblade. I'm like, I don't think I'll cry. Like very, very rarely will a video game make me cry. I think it's been like a decade since I cried. So, you know, because Dom passed away, but I don't think I'll cry in a game. But yeah. And speaking of which, in today's remix, I'll be talking about a game that with an ending that it must be experienced. Ooh. But you know what, guys? Great things. Let's check in with the Iconic chat real quick. We got Your Wicked Hot coming in hot, and he says, "Hey, happy Friday, everybody! What's going on, Your Wicked Hot? Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP." We got it's Timoth version 2.0 coming in. Thank you so much, it's Timoth. You are the real MVP. We appreciate you. And hold on while I turn off my phone. Here we go. Turn off my notifications.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? Silence that stuff.
It's Tim and says, how's the Fourth Horseman's dealer today, and how's your deals gone this week? Hit and meet your targets. DeathDealer. I have no idea what you two are talking about.
I did make my targets. You're welcome, everybody.
I have no idea what you're talking about at this moment. Is this a game?
I have to reap souls. No, I got to reap souls every week. I got a certain number I've got to hit.
Right. Yeah.
The other week, I just barely missed it. I didn't catch a couple because they were kind of slick, but I got them all. Don't worry.
Awesome. Let's see. The captain is here. Shout out to the game complainers. Thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP. He says, I loved Hellblade 2. Enjoyed it. Amazing. Yes. And that's what all I'm going to put on that you said so far.
That was funny. That last thing you said, that was funny.
Yeah.
He also said,
but
he also
today,
said,
okay, so if you guys know, a couple of weeks back, a month ago, we started talking about remasters.
Yep.
Right now, remasters are games where they keep the same gameplay, but they just update the graphics a bit and maybe the audio a little bit. But, you know, they don't mess with perfection, if you will.
Good.
Right?
Yeah. Good way of saying it. Yep.
But now we're moving on to remakes, and remakes is where they just take the code, take the source material, and basically make something new out of it. You know, they can change the camera angles, they can change the inputs, they can add story, they can change the story for all I care. You know, they can put all kinds of quality of life improvements on there. Like a remake to me is something that is like just, you can't just take the original and make it prettier graphics, like, because there's no point in taking, like, I don't know, an Atari game and making those block graphics a little prettier blocks. No, you got to remake it all to brand new style. You know what I mean? And so that's what defines a remake to me, something that changes a game enough that the experience is new. That is basically the new game. The story might not be the same. The story may be the same, but everything else is new. And I think remakes are a great way to introduce some young folks to what we as old folks enjoyed. Not you, DeathDealer. I'm talking about me and Doggy. Okay. So yeah, I think that's going to be great. And let's get on with our first remake. DeathDealer, do you want to start us off today?
Sure, I can do that.
Do you want to go second or third? What do you want to be?
She gets the option to pass if she wants, huh?
I'll go first this time.
All right, this time. All right, and I think I'm ready. All right, take it away, DeathDealer. What is your first remake, and tell us what makes it so different?
My first remake is Dead Space. Now, this game originally was amazing. Okay, it is one of the scarier games you could have played, and that still holds true with the remake. It is still one of the scarier games you can play. They did improve just a little bit because they did make it a little more open world. They did give the character a voice, and there's just a little more added to it as far as the camera angles and the the details go, you can see things just a little better. It's not as dark as it was before. I know that was one of the problems I have with a lot of older games. The screens are just so dark. But with this one, you can actually, while it still has its dark spots, you can see more. So I personally love the remake.
Amazing. I love that I got this remake on the Game Complainers show for free. I won it. Yes. And
nice.
it is 100% on the backlog. Doggy, what do you think of Dead Space Remake? Have you played it?
I have not played Dead Space or Dead Space Remake.
Surprise, DeathDealer!
Yeah, surprise. It is on Game Pass. I was thinking about like trying this out just to see what.
Oh, that's right. It's also on Game Pass. You're right.
Yeah. So I mean, this is something I'd like to try out, and I mean, after Hellblade, it's still got like there's a few months before anything new. So yeah, this one might get slated into the the backlog, if you will. But no, I haven't ever played them. It looks pretty cool though. And if DeathDealer picked it, it's got to be cool. So great pick, DeathDealer.
Awesome. Great pick by DeathDealer. Doggies, check your phone, check your text. Okay, so as I said, I haven't played Dead Space Remake, but I've seen enough of the OG Dead Space. Now, what are the cruxes of the old 360 games? What that they were all either gray or brown. Like that's just the way 3D games were made back in that generation, right? Especially horror games that were gray or brown. DeathDealer, stop me if I'm lying. And so the thing that I love when what I'm seeing is that there's more than one color, more than just brown on gray and brown on brown. That's what I love it.
Yeah, I agree with that. That is a huge statement.
I cannot wait to play it. It's on the backlog, but yeah, fantastic choice, DeathDealer. Can't go wrong with it. Yes. Let's check in with the chat real quick. Let's see. It's Tim and said, I see your Boston Brothers are behind you. Oh, he was talking about your Four Horsemen background. Yeah. Remake Star Trek Bridge Commander. Yes, absolutely. The VR version is the best, by the way. We need a Castlevania game on the level of Elden Ring. Oh man. There's on Elden Ring, there's actually a whip you can use. If you ever want to play Castlevania style, there's a whip in Elden Ring. It's not a fantastic weapon, but you can definitely up the challenge. That's for sure. Remake Resident Evil Code Picard Ronica. You gotta do the Game Complainers. No Picard anything. And yeah, of course, you're welcome, Max. Thank you so much for giving me a copy of Dead Space Remake. I love it. It is downloaded and waiting for me. I just need time. But right now, most of my time is spent cleaning this room. And by the way, doggy,
mm-hmm.
have you seen what's amazing on the corner right now?
What is that like a thing of Tic Tacs? Like what is that?
No. What do you think it is, DeathDealer?
That looks like some kind of bell for a plant, like a tulip bell or something.
It's a fruit.
Oh, is it a mango?
It's an apple.
So close.
Because an apple away keeps Dr. Doggy away.
Yeah, you definitely you should have that in there every week then. It should always be there.
I love how tiny it is. Like everything in the corner just keeps getting smaller and smaller. Yeah. The Game Complainer says, remake Link to the Past in Unreal 5 Hellblade 2 style. Wow. A Link to the Past. I think Doggy's in on that one. He wants that one remade for sure.
Oh, please. Yeah, please do that.
Yes.
Like, that would be legendary. So yeah, please do that.
Absolutely. And I'm going to open up Twitter here in case Doggy sends me something.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. I got you.
But while we wait for Doggy, guess who's next? I'm next. So speaking of Zelda, my first game on this remake is Link's Awakening, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Now, this is technically remake number 2, I guess. Well, I guess maybe the DX one could have been considered just a remaster, as all they did was add a limited color palette. Send it to my Twitter, Doggy.
Okay. All right.
And so the fact that this one got a full remake is amazing. They kept most of the gameplay the same, but instead of being limited to the 2 buttons in the game, so like let's pretend you wanted to use your bow and arrow, you had to pause the game, select your bow and arrow, and now that would be your attack weapon. And now, I got to go back to my sword. Pause the game, go to your sword, change it out. They equipped it all. They used all the switch buttons, so now every weapon has a dedicated button, which is amazing, right? The music is still great, and the fact that this world came out. I mean, A Link to the Link's Awakening is so unique because you kill Goombas, which are on Mario. You get inhaled by Kirby, which again is a different game. It's so fun because you take a Champa, the Champa from Super Mario, you take it on a walk. That is so cool to me. Like, this game has always held like such a unique charm. And the fact that they remade it for the Switch so that new gamers can experience what I experienced on the Game Boy DX back in the day is amazing. So yeah, this is to me one of the best remakes. And it's really cool because even though the world is in 3D, I don't know if you can notice, it's blurry on top and blurry on bottom to kind of show that the world is coming into view. The dungeons are there. I think the only thing they got rid of was the camera room, because the original Game Boy had that printable camera, had the Game Boy camera with printer on it. So now you can't print. So they replaced it with a dungeon maker. But the dungeon maker is only runnable by amiibos, which kind of took away from it for me because I don't buy amiibos and I'm not going to for a stupid dungeon maker. So that is the only down part to this game. But this game just maintains all the lovely charm of Link's Awakening. And of course, if you know the premise of Link's Awakening, the island is and now that I'm older, I feel like so bad because everything was great on the island, and you go out there and you collect these musical instruments and musical beasts to crack an egg open and bring forth the destruction of the island. You kind of doom this island. And so, it's other than that, fantastic game. And the ending is something. Yes. So, DeathDealer, Link's Awakening. Did you play the original, the DX, or this one?
I didn't play either, actually, so I can honestly say I don't know her.
Oh, sorry, Zelda, you're still trapped.
But
Link,
I would
wake up.
I would enjoy playing it. I'm gonna have to look into that because, and if it includes characters from other games, it sounds interesting.
Look, here's the Goombas.
It looks cute.
That's cool, right?
It is really cool.
Yeah, what's up? So that wasn't in the original, right? Like, there's
no, it was. That's what made Link's Awakening so unique.
Man, I don't even remember
that. It had characters from other games in it.
Man, okay.
That's what made it so awesome to me. Yeah, Doggy, Link's Awakening. Did you ever play the OG on the Game Boy, the DX on the Game Boy Color, or this one on that amazing Switch you have? The best console ever made.
I played it on the Game Boy.
Yes.
And this is the one that starts out, isn't there like an egg?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought that the egg.
And I just thought this game was so awesome on the Game Boy. Like, the graphics were so good for on the Game Boy. Kind of it looked like the Super Nintendo one, like A Link to the Past kind of way. It had that same look of trees and stuff. I don't remember every particular about that. Like, I don't remember even the Goombas and stuff. But I just remember I enjoyed this game just like any Zelda game back then. It was just amazing. I've been wanting to get this remake forever. I just never have. I keep waiting for that sale. It's perfect, and waiting on sales on Nintendo games, you're never going to get them. So,
yeah, you might as well just buy it, bro.
When I get my GameFly back, maybe I should go that route and play it. That was Luigi's Mansion, by the way. After last,
that one too.
I need to play that too. But no, I would love to play this. Like I said, I loved the first. I mean, it just looks like it's like. How could you not want to play it? It's just old school Zelda game. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Man. Yeah. So go ahead, Axel, with whatever you guys say.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing. Okay. So big change from the different one. You can see this one that the map is 100% smooth. Whereas in the other one, it would load sections and then you walk off the screen, just like in the OG Nintendo one. And it would load the next screen.
Oh,
then,
yeah.
You do whatever you need, and then it loads the next screen. And on this one, everything is integrated.
So it's all fluid.
It's just one fluid map, which is also cool. So cool.
Yeah.
And the fact that I have all three of them. I have the OG, the DX, and this one. you can just imagine I loaded them all up to make sure I knew what I was talking about. So yeah, this is a great game. Everybody should play it.
Oh yeah,
everybody should play this one. Let's check in with the chat. Shout out to Web Dave. Thank you so much for joining us, Web Dave. You are the real MVP. And he says, hit that like button. Yes, absolutely, everybody. Hit that like button if you enjoy the show. If you really enjoy it, go ahead and subscribe. It helps us. But most important, hit the like button. It helps us get discovered in the live section of YouTube, especially in the gaming section, where we compete against some very heavy hitters. So yeah, any help you guys give us is appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The greatest captain is Captain Toad. I beg to differ, bro. I beg to differ.
I agree with that. Captain Toad was pretty cool.
No, he's cool, but I don't know if he's the greatest captain.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
Take that one too, Captain Crunch.
Let's see. Pixel Slapper says, first off, shout out to Pixel Slapper. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, I'm seeing gamers in here. How dare you play games? Yeah, we do play games.
What's up with that?
That's what this podcast is all about, guys. It's all about celebrating the games that we loved playing, talking about some of the games we are currently playing, and games that we look forward to playing. So yeah, that's what this is all about, guys. Let's see.
And hey, Axel, for those I sent you, use the very last one I sent you. That's actually like just that's gameplay off of Xbox. It looks like it's full gameplay. The other ones were like reviews, and they didn't have all gameplay. I was just going to tell you to skip.
Okay, yeah.
Use that last one. Sorry.
No, I got it, bro.
I was just trying to have you ready, so you knew which one. Use the very last one I sent. I think that'll be the best.
Okay, yeah, no problem, bro. Thank you so much. And yeah, I just couldn't find anything, bro.
Right, I can imagine why. It's probably not popular. So,
the game complainer says, "Link to the Past is the greatest."
Yes, it is.
Begs to differ, bro.
No, game complainers, you got that right. He's right.
Yeah, that's Doggy's favorite for sure.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yep. That's Doggy's favorite. Let's see.
Oh, I remember that swinging thing too. Yeah.
I hope you ordered your Picard shirt off Amazon. Man, I'm not ordering that shirt. What do I want that for? I'm not going to give John Luke any royalties.
Well, you hope she ordered on Amazon so you can send it back.
That's right. Gonna do that. Amazon free returns.
How do you not like?
I'm not even gonna take it out of the plastic. I'm just gonna tape it to what I have on.
What is your beef with Patrick Stewart? That's pretty cool.
What?
Patrick Stewart, the guy who plays Jean-Luc Picard. He's actually pretty cool. What's your beef?
I know Patrick Stewart is a good actor, but Picard is not a great captain. Anyways, we're talking about remakes, not Picard. Let's move it along. Here. All right, Dougie, what do you got for us today?
Okay, I'm going way old school. I'm going Astro Smash, baby. The original released in 1981. That's right, on the Intellivision. Eventually became a pack-in, making it one of the most popular games on the Intellivision. I loved it. It's one of the first console games I ever played, and I was addicted to it. That and Burger Time, those were like my two favorite games back when I was super young, like pre-Nintendo days, right?
Nintendo.
So when I heard this game was going to be remade for a system they called the Amico, the Intellivision Amico, which I don't think is coming out now, I was super excited. That's why I wanted to get this system just for this remake of this game, but it was ill-fated. It's not coming out, so they brought these games to other systems. So I bought this Astro Smash remake, which is called Astro Smash on Xbox.
All right.
It was $15.99. Some might find that a little overpriced, but I don't care. I love the original so much. I had to buy it. The original was just plain and simple. It was 6 levels. All you were doing was shooting at space rocks coming down at you. If they hit the ground, you lose points. If you shoot them, you get points. If they hit you, you die. And you were just trying to get the high score, just like most games back then. It's just all about high score. So this new one adds impressive visuals. As you can see, look, that's so impressive. It has a nice campaign, which has 10 levels, which you can also play multiplayer. I've done that even with my daughter. That was so fun. Thank you for adding that. That's so cool. Yeah, so much more enemies on there. There's UFOs. There's these guys that spin fire around them and throw it at you. There's huge bosses at the end of a couple of these levels. Gotta love that. Power-ups, which weren't in the first, that, those power-ups are super helpful. If you don't get the power-ups, you use those power-ups, you're going to pay. And there was also multiple ships, unlike the first one. multiple ships have different, whichever one you pick has a different skill or whatever at the beginning to help you out through. It also has online multiplayer. If you were lucky enough to find one of the probably 150 people that bought this game on there at the same time, you can play multiplayer with them, either in versus or cooperative. But yeah, the graphics are just awesome. The music on this game is superb, and it goes with the action a lot of the time, which I thought that was quite cool how they did that. Yeah, I would tell you to pick this up, but for $15, you better be a super fan of this game. But if you are, go ahead and pick it up. You will like it. If you're a fan of the original, you'll like the extras they've added into this. You'll appreciate it. If you're an old and television guy like myself.
So what is the point of this? To defend this without, like, I saw asteroids hit the ground.
Right. Okay, so if the asteroids hit the ground, you lose points. And okay, so to get past these levels, you have to get to a certain point total, like how it has a little yellow above your point total there. You need to get to that to get to the next level, right?
Right.
When you shoot any of these things falling, you get points. When they hit the ground, you lose points.
And
if they hit
negative points, you just die?
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever get to negative points. But I guess if you did, I don't know. I don't think you get to negative points. But if you did, I don't think it right actually. The whole point is just to pass these levels, and the levels get super hard as you go along. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just don't let stuff hit the ground. Gain points. It's got the same kind of concept, gain points, but you want to get to the end of this in 10, the end of the 10 levels. And you don't really get nothing special for it. I mean, that's the only problem with it. It doesn't really unlock anything, but you can go back through and try and beat your score again. It's tough to get through that. It's tough to get through the campaign anyway, so you're gonna have to play it bunches of times just to get through it. So, but
okay,
it's a simple premise. I mean, it's old simple games. So,
but yeah, I was gonna say there's the old high score thing, but at least this one did something with the score. DeathDealer Astro Smash.
I haven't played the remake yet, but I really kind of want to now because I enjoyed the original, and this looks so much better.
Oh yeah, if you love the original,
so much better. It's not blobs moving across the screen. This is amazing.
Right? Yeah, there's always tons of stuff to shoot at and everything. Yep. That's cool. So you played the original. You played the original then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it.
I'm super old, man. I play a lot of old games. I don't look at it's because death doesn't die. I just reap other souls.
All right, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to pay money for this, as Doggy said.
Oh yeah, it's a little steep price if you're not a fan. But I could see that.
I'm not going to talk any crap about it because it does look good. I feel like if I went to Dave & Buster's, this is definitely something I would want to be part of here. Yeah, so great pick by Doggy Dog. Amazing pick, Doggy. Let's check it with the chat. Let's see.
Yes.
I played the Amico and handed it to Dreadful. Oh yeah, okay. So he must have been there. Okay. When dots had no personality, no enhanced graphics needed.
Right.
There you go. Pixel Slapper is asking the question: can we flirt, or is Dread watching DeathDealer? There you go.
Oh God, I'm choking. Hold on. No. Well, he was sleeping. He's been stirred awake, but he's not paying attention.
She didn't say no. She didn't say no, Pixel Slapper.
Nope. A no was never uttered.
That's right. Let's see. Shout out to Fastback. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP.
Yeah, brother. What's up?
Let's see. Fastback says this remake looks great. Waiting on my Amico. Yeah, a lot of people are still waiting on that Amico. Yeah.
Yeah, now that I don't know, man, Atari buying a television, I don't know. I don't think that's I myself don't think that's gonna help them bring that. I think it'll help them do this Amico home thing they're doing. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they throw money at that system. I know there's a lot of people waiting on Amico. Man, it's been a long wait.
It'd be a shame if they didn't, because it is a cute idea. It is a good idea, honestly.
Oh yeah, and it's supposed to be family friendly. I mean, there's something different about the Miko. You know, it was more family friendly and all that good stuff.
Even the controllers reminded me of some of the older styled controllers, the more durable controllers, and I was like, oh, that's cool. This is interesting.
Right? Yeah. We'll have to see. It'll be interesting to see if the Miko makes sees the light of day. Now that Atari bought Intellivision, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Pixel Slapper says, it's okay, Axel. I'll flirt with you. All right. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Picard's card game adventures come into the Amico, Axel, while Kirk still sits in the corner. I don't even know what the hell that game is.
Just made that up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you guys to lay off of Star Trek just a smidgen.
Right. Yeah,
I don't make fun of Star Wars, and I could.
Yeah.
Trust me, my husband has bombarded me with all of the Star Wars lore I can withstand. I am banned from watching episodes 1, 2, and 3 now because of my questioning things. I'm only allowed to watch the original 3, which is now, I guess, 4, 5, and 6.
I love that episode.
Make
It's
it
still
make
my favorite.
sense. Make it make sense.
There were a lot of good ones, but my favorite Star Wars is Rogue One.
Before that one made me mad. That I liked it, but it upset me. It really did. And after that one, I didn't refuse to watch any of the spinoffs.
Oh shit!
I was like, I'm done. You only get one chance to break my heart. I'm done.
Let's see. Fastback says, hopefully soon Atari's still allowing Amico to come out. Well, let's see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We'll see what happens.
It'll be interesting to see what transpires out of this, So that's crazy. I never thought anybody was going to come in there and actually save Intellivision. So that's crazy.
If they saved them, I mean, it's either that or go bankrupt.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They needed somebody to come in and give them a little funding or whatever. And
maybe all these games are going to be added to the Atari VCS 2.0 or something.
Right. I would find it hard for Atari to bring out like a different branded console over an Atari branded console. I don't know.
I mean, maybe it'll be better than their Atari branded console because
that's true.
Consoles has sucked.
Yeah, so
maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's good they bottom up, because at least if all else fails and they don't bring out the Amico, at least we might get more of these old Intellivision IPs remade.
It's from Burger Time, baby.
Yeah, I wish they could remake Burger Time, but that's not really their IP.
But I don't know why you would want to remake Perfection.
Yeah, right. Just leave that alone. Just don't remake that at all. Just that was the best home console version of Burger Time, was the Intellivision one. That's the ones people still play it on emulators today, and that's like the definitive one that they play. That's the best home console one. So
yeah, I mean, it's good.
Yep.
All right, here we go. But with all that old stuff being said,
old stuff and all that stuff,
Doggy, guess what time it is?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Iconic Video Games Podcast proudly brings to you its greatest podcast segment in the world. It's intermission time with DeathDealer.
Woo!
Hi. Okay, we're pretty much just would you rather, I guess you could say. Would you rather play this or would you rather play that?
There, nice.
This
Perfect.
Yeah. Sounds like a song.
Yeah,
I could make it a song.
You could play that.
I want to hear this Taylor sing. Make it a song. Go.
I don't know. I don't think.
she was just kidding.
That was a joke. There's not enough adult beverages around for that. Nice try, though. But yes, you get to choose. We give you 2 games. You get to say, would you rather play this one? Or would you rather play that one? It's super simple, guys. Very hard to mess up. Unless you pick the wrong game.
Yeah.
And I am judging you on your choices.
Oh, we got a little.
So we're getting judged.
Yeah. Okay.
How's the volume? Is the volume good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So, DeathDealer. So, tell us the rules again.
Pick a game. You have two choices. Pick
All right,
one.
what are the games?
Oh, our games? Hold on. I don't remember what games they were. I was supposed to remember
hold on,
that.
let me put this on. Hold on, I got you. Oh my gosh, never mind. I don't got you. I'm hitting the wrong buttons here.
See, okay, we got.
All right. Hold on, I got you, DeathDealer. And there we go. It should pop up.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
I got this. Okay. Which one would you rather play? Would you rather play the Dead Space remake, Link's Awakening remake, or Astro Smash?
That's right.
Remember, I am judging you for these.
That's right. And you cannot pick your own game when you vote. When we vote.
Pick their own. Okay. Yeah.
So you say.
All right, Death. Which one of us should answer first?
I think, you know what, Axel, why don't you go first? Let's put you on the hot seat first.
All right. Would I rather play the amazing Dead Space remake with 3D graphics and modern controllers, or missile defense and asteroids mixed together? Although it did look good. Seeing as I already have Dead Space, thanks to the game complainers, I'm going to pick Dead Space for me. Dead Space.
Okay. Well said. Apparently someone went through
those
the
things.
thing.
Those things are good. Those like pre-made things in a bag. Those drinks in a bag, like Daiquiri. Yeah, those things are good.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that thing would be going to like 2 tips. You know, like that. Yeah.
If I want to get brain freeze.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay, so I guess I will give my answer now.
All right.
I will go with Astro Smash.
All
I'm
right.
a bit goody. Can't help the classic.
Stick with the classic.
All right. What do you have? What are you taking?
Man, this is a tough pick. I really want to play the Dead Space remake. I'm like been wanting to try that out. But man, I've been wanting to play the Link's Awakening for quite a while. So I guess for this one, I'm gonna do the Link's Awakening for this one.
Oh man, tough choice.
Each one of us voted for
you. Each team got one vote.
Oh, okay, nice.
That was a straight tie across the board.
All right.
Yes. Pixel Slapper says, he's awake.
He is. He woke up. Oh no.
And he says, none of the above. All right.
None of the above, yeah.
I'm going to need some more people to vote because there's only 5 votes right now on the poll. Come on, guys.
Let's go. Get some more votes in there. Jago, vote.
Jago!
Vote.
Yeah, vote on. Yeah, vote. Yep. Yeah, he says Dead Space.
And to Jago Cookin, thank you so much for joining us here on The Real MVP. He says, Dead Space remake for me. It's not even close. Oh.
Smart man. Smart man.
All right, let's see. And you know what? I'm just going to end the voting there. All right, we got 6 votes.
He voted. Yeah.
I am going to end the poll so we can move the show right along here. DeathDealer, how did the chat vote?
Oh, okay. With 8 votes, we got 50-50. It literally goes straight down the middle, guys. All right, 50% said they wanted the Dead Space remake, and 50% said they wanted the Link's Awakening remake.
Dang, sorry, doggy.
So
is the only
of you have really good
and
taste.
she did not vote, by the way. She apparently didn't vote.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't sell my game good enough. I forgot I was supposed to sell my game. I mean, you know, like, I mean, it's too late to sell now. I mean, you could be, you know, smashing rocks like a Dreamcast guy if you play Astro Smash. You know, like, you know. Does that change anybody's vote?
The voting is over. It changes nobody's vote for the time being, bro.
Oh gosh, that's great. This is great.
All right, let's move the show right along here. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying the show. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying.
I am. It's intriguing to me.
Right.
Although I might be easily entertained, so jury's out. I don't know.
Doggy.
Hey, man, I'm just you know. Guy likes his rocks, you know. So.
I'm not going to say anything.
Everybody already knows anyway. We don't have to say anymore. It's all
yeah. I'm going to keep away from that. I don't even know what to call it. From the internet rumor milling or whatever it is.
I'm not a rumor. He admitted that in his own self. He's a complete. You know, he's.
I'm gonna
proud.
back away from all the jokes that can write themselves.
Yeah, I'm backing away from it too. Doggy, you're on your own here, bro.
That's all right. That's cool. I'm on an island by myself. You know.
I enjoy making jokes, but low-hanging fruit is just far too easy. Way too easy.
Yeah, I gotta agree. All right, let's see. Jago Cookin said he voted for Dead Space. Fastback said Link's 4B, Link's Awakening. That's right. Let's see. Jago said Astro Math is cool, but I still rather play Dead Space. Yeah, absolutely.
I got a half vote
picks. On to our next set of amazing remakes. DeathDealer, take it away.
Okay, this next one, totally different for me. It's a completely new genre you guys are going to be hearing from me from. Resident Evil 2. Zombies. Oh my gosh. More zombies. I mean, did you guys really expect me to not pick a Resident Evil for this?
Oh no, I expected that.
Actually, me and Doggy bet. I asked Doggy if he wanted to bet money, and he said he didn't want to lose.
It's like low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Right there for the take.
There's only a few things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and dealer like zombies.
Yes. This the original was good. The remake just adds more to it because the graphics are better and cleaner. The controllers are cleaner and easier to handle. When it comes time to like fighting the bosses and things, you don't have to just straight tank it. You can actually use the controls and move around. You can run, shoot. You can change the camera angles. It's a very big improvement as far as I am concerned. I think all the Resident Evil games, for the most part, I'm going to insert for the most part there because there is a remake that did not do well, but we'll get into that. But yeah, this one did really well. I think anyone who enjoyed the original game would definitely benefit from playing the remake of this one if they enjoyed the original second one. So, and I'm probably the only one who played it again, I'm sure.
Great pick that today. Doggy, Resident Evil 2, did you play the OG and or the remake?
Oh, can you guess? I have not played the remake. Surprise, surprise, right? You know, I know DeathDealer, surprise. I played the OG, and this looks like a vast improvement. I've been wanting to play some of these Resident Evil remakes, like Resident Evil Remake 4, right? That one's like a real. That's like the latest one, right? Isn't that the latest one they redid?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've been thinking about picking that up too. I've been wanting to play some of these, but I just never played any of these remakes yet. So I can't really speak much on it, but another great pick and something that I definitely deprive myself of and need to play.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing I love the most about this is right here, he opened the door and you didn't get a loading screen.
Yeah. Yep.
So I love the seamlessness it put into it. I also love that the camera changed from changing camera angles to a behind the over the shoulder third person.
Yeah,
I think that's perfect.
Yep.
And this is the game. I think this was the first game made with the incredible RE engine. And man, talk about just a winner all the way around. Everybody who has played this game has said nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
It definitely, they did a much better job on this remake than they did on the first remake because they had done the first Resident Evil and they did not do very well when it came to improvements on that one.
Wait, Resident Evil 1 got remade?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When?
They didn't change much. They didn't change anything was the problem.
Was it remade or remastered? Let's be clear here.
You know, honestly, on that one, I'm not sure if it was a remake or a remaster.
Which one?
I don't know. The first one.
Yeah, I don't know if they remade.
I don't know if I would consider it a remake so much as a remaster, but of course, it's on one at that.
Okay, let's see. It got remade on the GameCube in 2002. The original Resident Evil.
Remade or remastered?
Let's see. Resident Evil. It doesn't say if it's a remake or remaster. So we'll go with remake, I guess.
Well, maybe they don't know either, and that's why it didn't do well.
That was on the GameCube. And then I think it got ported and not really remade, just straight up ported to the GameCube. Or sorry, the Nintendo DS. Let's see. Yeah, so it's just a port with some changes, yeah, on the DS. So yeah. All right, so yeah, Resident Evil 1 definitely deserves the Resident Evil 2 treatment.
Yeah, they should definitely do that.
Bad voice acting and everything. No, but they re-recorded all the voice acting for Resident Evil 2, didn't they? I think somebody said they did.
I genuinely do not know.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you. There was so much time in between when I played the original and the remake, even if they had, and unless they had flat out told me and I remembered reading it or seeing it somewhere, I wouldn't know. I'm terrible with stuff like that.
Oh, I played that one. Okay.
Unless they have an extremely distinctive voice.
Right? Yeah. Let's check in with the chat. Splendifer says, "Hello, Deathy Wethy."
Hello, Splendy Wendy. Darling.
There you go. Let's see. Jago Cookin says, "I bought and played the Resident Evil 2 remake day one, DeathDealer."
Very nice. Very nice.
Let's see. And he says, the Resident Evil 7 was the first game with the RE engine. Well,
yeah.
The RE engine is still so a winner.
RE engine's awesome. Yeah.
It's a winner, like no matter which way you slice it.
Right. Yeah. That's an awesome engine.
Yep. But great pick, DeathDealer. Resident Evil. I'm probably not gonna buy this game. If somebody gives it to me, I'll keep it and add it to the daunted backlog so I can play it when I retire in 20 years. But I just like me and horror games just are not it, which is why we brought in DeathDealer, so we had a horror game expert on the panel.
Yeah.
Color me shocked and confused. You're not gonna play a zombie game?
I like zombie games. I'm just not gonna. Not this. I'm just. No.
That's fine. I understand. Not every game's for everybody, right?
Well, yeah, no. I mean, I probably would enjoy this game, but I don't know. Like if I remember playing the OG Resident Evil 1 and 2, and it was a lot of back and forth, forward and back to get all the puzzles, and then grab this key and then go back like 6 rooms and open a lockbox to get a I don't know, like a piece of grease to put it on the floor so you could slide something and then get another key and all this other stuff. It was just like so much back and forwardness that I'm not willing to do anymore.
I see that point too. Yeah.
And especially back in the day, like because it was so much. Open this door, loading. Open this door, loading. Open this door, loading.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. I can't argue with that. Yeah.
But it doesn't have loading screens, which is why I love it. Yeah. Great pick, DeathDealer. Great pick. As always. All right. So second on my list, I think nobody will be surprised on this one, is going to be none other than Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, I know that Rebirth is also on here, but I'm going to stick with Remake for now as I have not loaded up Rebirth due to movie. But this one right here, I loved it because, man, it hit all the nostalgia in the world for me. To see it playing with everything, the fact that they added to the story, they expanded on some of the stories to make the some of the events that occurred in the middle of the game or early in the game of the original one more impactful is awesome. The fact that they had this motorcycle scene, which was not in the original game, to kind of, add some more of that awesomeness that was in the original is epic. The music, oh my gosh, the music. Let me sit up here. The music to this game, they took the original and just amped it up. They played. I think they had like those who fight. They have like 6 different versions of it on this game. For those who fight, yeah. And then they have the boss theme on there, like 3 different versions of it. The summons are cool. The fact that the bosses they have weaknesses and strengths now, and they had weaknesses and strengths in the original one, but on this one they're just like way more amplified. The fact that you could control any of the characters, you can go down, you can come back up. I mean, it is just so cool. This game is just amazing. The storytelling, the combat, the cutscenes, the everything about it. Hold on, let me see if I can fast forward to Boss Roche here. So, yeah, it's just a fantastic way to do it. They took the, if you play the original Final Fantasy, Cloud was made with 7 pixels on the original PlayStation. And so here he's got like 1 million pixels to his build now. And then everything was a static background with polygons. Sorry, not pixels, sorry, polygons. He was made with 7 polygons. The fact that they took that and they, instead of it being just static, flat background, now you can actually wander around in it. It was just so fantastic. Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PlayStation. Definitely get it, guys. It is one of the greatest games ever made around here. So, yeah. DeathDealer, Final Fantasy VII. What do you think?
I think all the characters are really super pretty, and it's almost unnerving. They're so pretty.
Tifa, definitely. For those of you that love Tifa.
But no, I'm not a big Final Fantasy person, honestly. I know a lot of people are. So, I mean, I'm glad that the remake is great for you. I'm glad that the graphics, I mean, they do look amazing. But I'm going to continue passing. I miss.
You got to turn that bad boy on. If you ever turn that bad boy on for something, it has to be this game, DeathDealer.
It'll probably be God of War, but okay.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Doggy, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think you played this, didn't you?
Okay, so I love the original Final Fantasy VII. Was awesome.
Yes, I've bought it like 5 times. Yeah.
I bought this game and I started. I only made it through the first chapter, so I can't really speak too much on it. But it's gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, graphics are awesome. I like the fighting style in it. And you could pick like between 3 different ways to play the fighting, if I remember right. Like
2 stances, yeah,
everybody or something like that. Like there's there's different ways you could play the fighting in it and stuff. That's pretty cool. But I haven't gotten into it enough for you to speak on it. I'm interested to see what they changed in the story. Hopefully they didn't mess with it too much, but I'm sure they did. I'm sure they. Yeah, okay, I'm sure they didn't because I don't really hear people complaining about that. So. I haven't, of course, like I said, only 1 chapter, so I've got a ways to go, but it's something I'm definitely going to play because, I mean, I bought it, so I got to get to it eventually. So hopefully in this Dead Zone, I can get this in there and some Dead Space. I got so much stuff to play. My gosh, guys, the backlogs are just incredible these days, right? I mean,
yes, the backlog.
You're never going to clear these things out. So
too many choices. Too
many
games.
This game's cool. I like the fighting style in it and stuff, and yeah, I'm interested to see what they do, and then what Rebirth has in store, and whatever the last one's going to be called. So, yeah, I'll check them all out.
I think this game is it's something else, man. It really hit the nostalgia.
Right? Yeah, and the nostalgia of it all. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's check it with the chat. Let's see. Nuftorius, shout out to Nuftorius. Thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP. He says, Zelda Ocarina of Time, yes. And Resident Evil 2 are the games that made me a gamer. Absolutely. Yeah. That's definitely on. Let's see. I think they did re-record the voice lines for Resident Evil 2 Remake, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Dreadpool says, Axel doesn't like zombie Souls-like games. I do like my Souls-like games.
Just not zombie ones, right?
I don't know if they made a good zombie-based Souls-like.
I don't know if there is one. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't made a zombie-like, a Souls-like, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they make 15 Souls-like games every month, so I'm surprised they haven't.
Don't be mad that you just suck at Souls.
Shots fired.
Doggy, pretty soon here, you're not going to be able to play games.
Right? Yeah. To keep making everything Souls-like.
Doggy
they're
sucks.
gonna have Super Mario Brothers Souls-like, and
Or they're going to turn it into a first-person shooter.
Yeah. No. Hey, the first-person shooters. I've been trying to tackle my demon with that kind of stuff here lately. But the Souls games, I'm not interested and never will be.
Now the Souls games are where it's at for me. That's where it's at. That's where the money's at. If you want my money, make it Souls. Let's see. Splendiferous said, I thought he was going to say Ni no Kuni. Oh, that is a good game. That is a good game. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good game. Thank you for reminding me of it. Yeah. Pixel Slapper says, is this PS4? Yeah, but it's backwards compatible with PS5. So yeah, it is definitely the PS4 version right here being shown. But yeah. Web Dave says, this is fire, 5 flames out of 5. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What if that was 5 flames out of 10, though? I mean, it could have been out of 10.
Jacob Kukin says, he said, Jacob Kukin's got jokes. I'm waiting for the complete game on Xbox before I buy the Final Fantasy VII remakes. That's never going to happen.
Well, he's obviously
never going to happen.
He's not that interested in playing it.
No, that means he's not interested.
I like your jokes. Morals, sir.
That's like your parents saying, if you do this, we'll go to Disneyland, giving you the impossible task.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Final Fantasy S needs playing on a CRTV, on a PlayStation X or Slim experience. The experience don't have expectations. I've seen people play modern games on CRTs. They say that they get really bright, like super bright.
Oh, I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder how games would appear on like a 4:3 CRT, with HDR trying to be implemented into it and stuff. Yeah, I would wonder what that would. I wonder how that would turn out. Yeah,
turn on like the Dolby Vision
480 on a 480i, Yeah.
Oh man, on a 480i interlace. Yeah. Let's see. Jago says, meanwhile, Final Fantasy 16 was fantastic. I did buy it and beat it.
Yeah, that game was fantastic. Yes,
I haven't played it yet, so you got me on that one.
Yeah, it's
the game complainer says the last Final Fantasy VII remake will be called Refund. Final Fantasy VII Refund. Oh, got a chop.
Yes, bam! Everybody rolling with the jokes today. All right.
I mean, in his defense,
Final Fantasy Refund.
The original was supposed to be the only Final Fantasy, and
thank
now
God it wasn't.
Like 18 or something ridiculous. I mean, come on. How many? It's Final Fantasy, not continuing for eternity. The fantasy.
We got a hater. We got a hater.
The hater in the house. Yeah.
When does it? I'm just saying.
Her adult beverage must be some haterade over there.
Yeah.
I just want to know why they haven't changed the name yet. That's all I want to know.
They did. They changed it. Final Fantasy, and then the next one was called Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah.
You see the name change? You see the name change?
Yeah.
But boom.
But it's the same people having.
No, that's not true. Okay.
Oh no.
If there was a
they look
the second, would he be the same?
They look the same. They look the same. As far as I'm concerned, it's the same.
No. It would be so. It would be so.
Say what you want. I know.
Anyways, Tiny Giant, you would love Final Fantasy, by the way, Tiny Giant. Don't listen to this bad influence here.
I've had to watch this child play Minecraft, and now I've got Fortnite on some consoles in my house.
Oh no.
We're gonna fight soon. She's getting old enough to knuckle up. We're gonna be duking it out shortly. You keep giving her bad game choices.
Let's see. Diego Coogan says they do have a zombie Souls-like game. All the fanboys play every day. It's called Twitter. Oh! Shout out to all the viewers on Twitter. Don't listen that's just his opinion, not mine. I love all of you guys tuning in on Twitter right now.
That was funny.
Yeah. Let's see. Pixel Slapper says, I don't play many games. Game Pass and its future IEF first-person shooters, not my ground, but I'm happy. Future IE. I think he meant to type in IP.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think so. I think he meant to type in IP. Yes.
Back
says, I'm fantasy finalized.
Nice. Yeah.
I see. I'm not the only one who's like, how many are we?
Oh
having?
this series is Square's made themselves niche. You know, like they've done it to themselves.
I believe at one point in time they actually said this is going to be the final one, and then like a following year later or whatever, they were like, hey, guess what? We lied. Here's another one.
It's going to be the final one if they keep up those if they don't ever port anything to Xbox. Just
the only one that they really thought was ever going to be the final one was actually the first one.
That's right,
and that's why they called it Final Fantasy, because
no,
that was their last gasp. Like that was their last. If that didn't work, they was gone.
No, I know that story, but no, it was one of the. It wasn't because they were going under or anything like that. They were going to make that particular game the end of the series for some reason, and then they just decided after did, I guess, really well. They were like, we just joked. We're really not going to.
Oh yeah,
they
can't. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's their.
I think it was like 14 or 15. They actually said something like, "Hey, we're gonna retire this," and then the following year they were like, "Nah, psych, we lied."
Yeah. Oh yeah, they was BSing right there. Yeah.
You believe me?
Oh man, I better buy this. This is the last one. Yeah, right. Yeah.
My wife says yes. Too much re. No, well, this is the remake episode. This is all about re. I think she means too much rah.
Right, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yes. Pixel Slapper says it did come with 3 discs. I forgive them. Yeah, absolutely. And my wife says, can they not be more creative with Final Fantasy? Can it be it's the most creative?
No.
Every RPG in existence took after Final Fantasy.
I don't know about that.
Every single one. Period. Dot.
Mario Rabbids does not take after Final Fantasy in any way, shape, or form.
Mario what?
Mario Rabbids.
What the heck is that? Nobody knows what that is. You can't use niche titles against the great Final Fantasy.
I can do whatever I want because you can.
Hey,
by the way, I did know
that Mario versus Rabbids.
You're talking about Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, right?
Yeah, that game probably outsold Final Fantasy 16 or whatever the latest Final Fantasy. I'll guarantee it.
Dang.
I
don't know. I don't know about that. Let's see.
Man, that's a Nintendo. Like
the game complainer says, yeah, but Final Fantasy 3 is 6 over here. They messed up.
Right, yeah, Final Fantasy.
There you go. See, it has an identity crisis. It even has 2 names just to make you happy. I
think it's hilarious.
It's Final Fantasy 3, 6, just for you. Right?
Right, yeah.
Splendifer says, I'm with DeathDealer. Final Fantasy.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Pixel Slapper says Final Fantasy was and should always be turn-based. They lost their way.
Right? Yeah, I like the turn-based. I like the turn-based stuff.
Well, I do like the turn-based because, like, I played Like a Dragon. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't played Yakuza Like a Dragon, you're missing out on one of the best turn-based RPGs ever made of modern times, with 3D graphics and everything, and one of the funniest stories. Like one of the funniest and serious stories at the same time.
And he's trying to be a hero out of Dragon Quest. That's like the thing, right? Yeah. So that's just cool right there. Yeah.
Exactly. So but if you're into turn-based RPGs, I think right now the best turn-based modern RPG, not one that's made like in pixel form, one that's made to look like this, like what you see on screen right up here, is gonna be Yakuza Like a Dragon, Yakuza Infinite Wealth. Yakuza. I don't know about the man who lost his name. I haven't played that one, but I really want Infinite Wealth. I really, really want that one. Let's see. Final Fantasy has been finalizing since December 18th, 1987. Yeah, how do you know this isn't just part of it? It's just one giant game, okay?
I mean, if that's
you can have like 20 seasons of Friends, but you can't have 20 games of Final Fantasy.
I mean, if that's the case, we got a whole different beef going then, because things should have an ending. I shouldn't have to continue buying something to find the end of it. I'm looking at the movie industry. Stop breaking things into 5 movies. It's unnecessary.
No way. I love the new movie versions they're coming out with.
No, man.
Let's see. My wife says, yes, I'm talking about Final Fantasy. Oh, so she's talking about Final Fantasy Remake, Final Fantasy Rebirth. Okay, so she's talking about re. And then I think when the game complainer said Final Fantasy Refund, That's what she was talking about. Okay, now I get you. By the way, shout out to my beautiful wife. Thank you so much for being here. You are the MVP of my life. Yeah. Final Fantasy remake, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Final Fantasy something, RE something is going to be the last one. We should definitely take a vote someday. Let's see. Let's see. And shout out to Fazan 1928. Fazan. He says, "You know what pisses me off? How Kingdom Hearts has 0.5 versions. What is all that about?"
Right? Isn't that about? Yeah, isn't that about?
No lies detected.
Yeah. Right. That's a good one.
Yeah, no lies detected. No lies detected on that one. Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Yeah. Yes.
That's good. Absolutely. Yeah.
But you know what?
Sure.
I think that's going to do it for the Final Fantasy talk. One of the greatest RPGs ever made, being remade, and everybody should definitely play it, especially if you have a PS5 DeathDealer.
Nope, it's collecting. I'm using it as a door stopper. I'm taking after Doggy with the Switch.
Yeah, it's a Switch.
And I'm using it as a door stopper. It works fabulously. It looks much better than the Switch.
That thing could hold up like one of those old school like steel doors, like on an old prison.
You know how like
it's fragile.
Like doors always come down and they put like an axe or something to hold it open. That's what the PS5 can do. You know.
Oh yeah.
Indiana Jones is going to use the PS5 to hold it.
You guys are making it seem much more durable than it actually is. Remember, this thing leaks if you leave it on the wrong position for too long.
Right.
Just throwing that out.
Well, that doesn't change the actual heft of the actual.
Yeah.
Itself.
Dreadful said, did I actually just call Final Fantasy Riri?
Yeah, I think if somebody like put a PlayStation like in the middle of the railroad tracks, I honestly think it would stop the train. If it did it.
Dang, wow.
I know one of these days.
All right, let's see. But moving along, Doggy, what is your next game you want to talk about? What is your next remake that you want to talk about?
My next remake is of the great Killer Instinct. That's right, man. I love this game. Back in the 90s in the arcade, on the Super Nintendo, N64. Man, when this game was introduced in 2013, I was super excited. This stole the show. If you're a fighting game, Django knows what I'm talking about. This stole the show. This is why you wanted to have an Xbox right here, was because of this remake. So like the first games were cool. KI1 and 2, you know, like that cool characters, cool combos. Yeah, they're all around fun, but man, they were difficult. You know.
Oh yeah.
The new age one brings in, it's just easier combos. You know, you lead in with the LB button and then you just carry on. You know, it's got an excellent tutorial mode. Play that, excellent training mode. Play that, it'll show you. But this game is so much easier linking together combos. It also adds in so much strategy. They introduced the counter breaker, which goes against the combo breaker. So it has like, it has this new level of style. Do you want to use that combo breaker now? Or do you want to do counter breaker? Or like, okay, if you're doing a combo, do you want to keep doing that combo knowing that they might counter it, you know, combo breaker it? Or do you like want to stop and fake them out and then start over again? You know, that's what, this game it added so much more to it. It had seasons, which season one was kind of plain, you know, like it didn't have much of a roster. Yeah, I mean, it had a good roster, but it was a small roster, and it had endurance mode and a story mode and that kind of stuff. But then they added season 2, and we added Rivals, which was a extension of the first story mode from season 1. It added more characters. It added stage ultras, more air. What are those things? Counter breakers and air counter. Or combo breakers,
combo breakers, yeah.
And then let's see, season 3 had I remember it was like this. You pick 3 people, and you go through story mode. It was kind of like a roguelike, and you could get new powers for your guys or guardians and stuff like that. So you know they keep adding material, including they just updated it here recently into a 4K, and I think they changed some of the characters the way they played or whatever. I don't know what but anyway, by the end of this, we have 29 characters, if I'm right. 29 characters, including cool characters, Xbox only characters like Rash, Arbiter, General. What Dreadpool's in there? General Ram?
General
Ram. Yeah,
Yep,
Dreadpool in there.
That's Dreadpool for sure.
So no, they just the fighting style. They made this more accessible to everybody. The stages are beautiful. The soundtrack, I don't know who made. I can't remember. Jago knows who made the soundtrack. It might be the same guy that did the Doom soundtrack, if I'm right. The soundtrack is killer, but I mean the soundtrack and the other ones were cool too. So,
Yes.
Yeah. One more can I say this? Like I said, this game, the first ones were real tough to play. This one just made it more accessible to everybody. Gave you more characters. Gave you more of everything to love. And like I said, they're still making it today. The only thing they need to do is give us a sequel to this great remake right here. That's what we need. But yeah, we still play this. We'll still play this on Friday nights and stuff. Because why not? Still one of the greatest fighting franchises there is. And this was one of the greatest reimaginings, remakes of a franchise that's ever been. So shout out to Microsoft. Let's go. Let's go. Killer Instinct.
Let's do it. They did tweet out just recently, that the community keeps this alive. So I'm really cool that they're working on a KI2.
Yeah, and you got guys like Jago that have like, I'm sorry, Jago, if I'm underestimating how many you got, but he's got like at least like a month worth of days in this game. And it might be more. And that's why I'm like, I don't know how many days. I got tons of days in it too, but not like Jago. But yeah, people love this game and they keep playing it. This game's over 10 years old. They keep playing it. And there's a reason why, because it is great. So, and there's a tons of content in it. Unlike, it's probably got more content, more stuff to do than about any fighting game you could think of, really. So, excuse me if I'm wrong on that, but it's right up there.
It's up there, yes.
It's up there with content.
Who's your favorite character, Doggy?
Oh, Jago, right, Jago. Yeah, there's never no doubt. But no, Saberwolf's awesome too. Orchid's awesome. I don't know.
I would 100% be Saberwolf if I played.
Yeah, Saberwolf, like I said, Saberwolf, Orchid, and Jago are definitely.
But I also like Glacius.
Glacius is cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Glacius, whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, no, great game.
DeathDealer, Killer Instinct, 2013.
Yeah, I played it. I enjoyed it. It is a really good game. I mean, Doggy covered everything. I can't disagree with any of it, really. I mean, it is a really good game. I didn't know anything about this game, but Dreadpool's the one who introduced me to it. And it's been a staple on every console we've had since. So we are well versed in Killer Instinct. Yes, very much so.
That's awesome. So I haven't played Killer Instinct because I can't combo. Fighting games are to me what basically every other game is to Doggy. Shooting games, Souls games,
every other games. Listen to him, man. Like,
so yeah, fighting games. I like them and I think they look cool, and I wish I could get better at them. I just don't have the time to do any of that, and I'm just not like. I'd rather just watch. Like right now, I'm very entertained just watching this person. I love watching tournaments too. Like I love watching fighting tournaments.
And they have tournaments. Yeah.
And so, but this is a great choice. I especially love, like Doggy said, that they added the Arbiter, they added General Ram, they added one of the Toads.
Yeah, Rash.
Rash. Yeah, they added Rash to it. So yeah, I think it's a great pick. And the way it was announced is like coming to Xbox One 2013. And then it just goes ultra combo.
Yeah. They
and like everybody, like the place exploded, right?
Yeah, it stole the show.
Yeah, stole the show. Nobody was talking about anything else except that.
But
so, and if they did that again, we're like, oh, world premiere, and then it's just like ultra combo, like the place would just, the roof would come off.
I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it this year. I'm expecting some kind of KI2 announcement.
Yeah,
that's going to be one of the surprises. But Axel, if you would play the excellent training mode that they have in there, I'm telling you, you'd be pulling off these combos, man. Like you lead in, press the LB button, and that starts up your combo. And then you use that training mode. I'm telling you, you could come in and compete, and you wouldn't get whooped too bad. We'd take it easy on you. But no, really, if you use that training mode, you can get good at this. Do
you guys ever have siblings and like you ever see like the big brother like play against the little brother, and the big brother's just like whooping the little brother's butt, and the mom's like, "Let your little brother win," and the big brother's like, "No, he has to earn it." I feel that that's what you guys would do to me.
You know what? I can tell you how to get really good at this game really fast, accidentally. Button mashing. Best way to get good at this game really quickly. Because, like, I'll be honest, when Dreadpool and I first played this game, like, he absolutely destroyed me, and I was like, "This is not okay. This
Yeah,
cannot."
he little brothered you.
And so, yeah, I went, dirty player style, just started smashing buttons. Just the whole hand just combo it up. I accidentally got pretty good.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
My advice.
You can button mash in this one way, way, way more than the first games. The first games you couldn't. That wasn't happening. But yeah, this one you can button mash and take you some wins. You can get some wins button mashy style.
I'm not saying you'll get, you won't last the entire game doing it, but you can get accidentally good while doing it at the same time.
You remember that thing I showed you, Doggy, where it's like, oh, when you spam the same move on a fighting game, when it was like Neo fighting Mr. Agent Smith. Do you remember that, Doggy?
Wait, what was it? It was.
I sent you that one where it was like, oh, somebody like when your brother fight.
Right, I recall
that would 100 be me. Let me see.
Yeah. I recall.
Let's see. Spam. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, fun. I think I know what you're talking about. I remember you sending that.
Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, here we go.
Right. Okay.
So this would 100% be me if I played this game.
I can't wait to see this.
Okay, so this would 100%. I'm Neo in this game.
Oh,
I would be Neo in this one.
Yeah, I guess Axel's better. Yeah, I guess
that would 100% be me. 100% be me right there. If I played the game, that would 100% be me.
Possibly. You got to do that training. Got to do that training mode. Got to do that training mode. It's an excellent training mode. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Wow, the chat really moved along. Holy crap.
Captain.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. We're starting. Okay. So the game completer says Killer Instinct on Xbox is awesome. Yes. Splendifer says I live in difficult. Wow, so you can play this game on difficult. Jingle Coogan says he was hyped AF when they announced the Killer Instinct remake back in 2013. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely hyped.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yes. Let's see. I watched Dark Side Field to improve my game. Let's see. It's legit the best Killer Instinct game, and I played them all from the game complainers.
Oh yeah, definitely best. Yeah.
Jingle Coogan says the Killer Instinct remake is still one of the best fighters in 2024.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. And it's got so much content
Mick
in
Gordon,
it. Like
Doom.
Mick Gordon. That was his name.
Wow.
Yeah, Mick Gordon. Yeah, the Doom guy. Yeah, I know. Me and Jacob talked about that before. Yeah. He's done some masterful stuff. Yeah. So and this soundtrack in this game, every single stage song. And of course, the original, opening music is awesome. Awesome. So yeah.
Awesome.
Mick Gordon. That's his name.
Let's see. Virtual Fighter was the best at game complainers. I'm just saying nothing.
Oh no.
The game complainer says I played all the fighters and I love them all. Absolutely.
Virtual Fighter.
And Splendifer says fantastic game, bro. Absolutely.
Virtual Fighter's awesome though.
The game complainers talks about the Last Bronx on Sega Saturn. Absolutely.
Last Bronx. Oh man.
Dreadpool says we need giggle physics to come back. I don't know what that is. Is that like a clown mode?
Yeah, I
think he meant jiggle physics.
Jiggle physics. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
You were close, Doggy. I got 25 days. Dang,
25
bro.
days. Yeah. So I knew he had close to a month, man. He's played a lot.
25 days.
25 days in a fighting game. That just shows how much there is to do there. I mean,
25 divided by 24. What is it? Times 24?
Divided by
24
times
hours.
24 times.
He's
24,
got 600 hours in this game. Holy crap!
Right, and that's what, like I said, it's a testament of all there is to do there. I mean, I'm sure he's played plenty of online, with people, but there's so much content in there to do, like so much good stuff in there.
Yeah. Let's see. Moving along. Splendifer says, Jago is my favorite, Cinder second, and Full Gore third. Glacius. Yeah. Let's
Shadow
see.
Lords, that's the name.
And Jago Coogan says, yeah, but Mick Gordon is a dang wizard at his craft, and he makes amazing video game soundtracks. That he does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Doom Soundtrack won soundtrack of the year because of him.
Right. Yeah. That was awesome soundtrack.
Yeah. And Splendifer says, yo, Axel, you can combo in this game. It's that easy to chain them. Oh, okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They went from this game being like super difficult, like if you were like kind of like Virtua Fighter, if you know what you're doing. Back in the day, somebody button mashed and wasn't gonna whoop you. You were gonna whoop them. Now it's more accessible to everybody. That's what they did. They just made it so much more fun, so much more playable for everybody. Anybody can get in on the action.
Yeah,
I could beat Jago every once in a while.
I agree with that.
The Game says he wants X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men versus Street Fighter. Oh, that was a great one, yeah. Let's see. Jago Kukin says, I'm expecting the new Killer Instinct announcement right alongside the Rise, Son of Rome 2, and Quantum Break 2 announcements.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That is some wishful thinking right there, bro.
Yeah, he's more wishful than I am. I'll just go with the Killer Instinct.
Shout out to Captain Doe. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP.
Oh,
he says the real captain has arrived.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain. Yeah.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's still go with Captain Crunch, baby. Still the best.
Dreadful says, Killer Instinct on PS5 is unplayable. No matter how you play it, it's always a blank screen. Dang.
That's my husband, ladies and gentlemen.
Runs him 0 frames, too. Man.
Good man.
Let's see. And I think that's it for what I want to catch up on here. Shout out to the chat. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. You are all the real MVP, and we love everything you guys have to say. But we got to move the show along. Do you know why, Doggy? Do you know why we got to move the show right along?
I think I got a good idea.
Yeah. It's because it's intermission time. Doggy, take it away.
Oh, yeah. Which remake are you going to take? We're going to find out right now. Intermission time with DeathDealer.
Woo!
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the game. And tonight's game is basically a game of Would You Rather. We've decided we pick our 3 games. You guys decide which one you would rather play. We cannot pick our own games. But just remember, everybody, when you're voting on the poll and you're voting in the chat, I am absolutely judging you. Choose wisely.
Well, what are our options, DeathDealer?
Okay, and your options for this round are, would you rather play the Resident Evil 2 remake, Final Fantasy remake, I'm getting choked up even saying that.
Oh, yeah, little puked in your mouth just a little bit, right? Yeah.
Or Killer Instinct. So remember, your choices are Resident Evil 2, Final Fantasy, or Killer Instinct. And I am judging.
All right. Hey, enough of that dramatic. Who's going first?
Are we going to try and sell? Are we going to try and sell our?
Yeah. You should
100% sell our games this time. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and sell your game, Doggy. Let's hear you make your case.
Doggy, sell us on Killer Instinct.
No, okay. All
right, that's enough, Doggy. Which one are you voting for? Just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. Take it away.
Maybe we should try and sell each other's games. That'd be more entertaining.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I love it, DeathDealer. Doggy.
Yes.
Sell. Okay, hold on. Pick 1 or 2.
Pick 1 or 2.
Yeah, pick one. Pick the number 1.
Oh, everybody loves going number 2. Let's go number 2.
Number 2 is Final Fantasy Remake. Sell us on Final Fantasy Remake, doggy.
Sell us on Final Fantasy.
You know what? No. Okay, hold on. We should sell each other on the game we're voting for. I think that would be more interesting. So, doggy, which one are you picking, and sell us on why we should pick that one with you?
So I'm not selling the one that I'm not selling my game. I'm selling which one I would pick. So I've got.
Yes.
Which games do we got here anyway? So we got Resident Evil 2 Remake or Final Fantasy Remake.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick, and you should go with Resident Evil 2 Remake, because it wasn't money-hatted by some punks at Sony. They kept the game away from everybody, and that's the whole reason I really didn't play it for years, was because you were a bunch of punks and you money had it, and that's why you guys are your old Square, you're failing, and this. Oh wait, I'm getting off the whole subject here. Yeah, Final Fantasy was cool. Final Fantasy 7 was cool, but I even have it sitting in front of me. I still haven't even played it. So Resident Evil 2, I mean, what a great game. And I would like to see what they have in store, you know, like Final Fantasy 7. Like I said, they're just Square. It's a bunch of punks. They're just a bunch of punks. You don't want to play Square stuff. Square, you suck. You don't want to play that. I want to play some Capcom. A real multi-plat developer who is not in trouble because they money hat stuff and all that good stuff. So Resident Evil 2.
All right.
Well, if I want a good explanation, but you know, Square, you stink. So that's what you get for that.
All right, I'll go next. All right, you know, I agree with Doggy 100%. You definitely don't want a game that's only on one console, like Killer Instinct, only working on the Xbox. Screw that game. Screw that game.
Whoa, right? He thrown it back at me. Oh.
Yeah, no, screw that. You guys want to play that multiplayer. You want to play the game that everybody can enjoy no matter which platform they're on. That's Resident Evil.
Ours is a first-party game. Killer Instinct's first party, man.
That's right. I mean, could you imagine Killer Instinct just being on everybody? You know how many people, how much more alive the game would be? I mean, fighting games are already a niche genre, and then they put it on a niche console. That's just not smart. Why would you want to tell people to play a game that they may not even have access to? That's why I'm going to pick Resident Evil 2 as well. 100% agree with Doggy Dog. Go ahead, Dog. I agree. Resident Evil 2 is the game to play.
Yes!
I'm glad we could agree on something, Axel. We found a way.
I'm winning.
But then Dilla cannot pick Resident Evil 2. She has to pick one of the console exclusives.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and not even waste my time with this one. I'm going with Killer Instinct because Final Fantasy needs to be finalized in just a fantasy. Killer Instinct's fun and entertaining, and it's a beat-em-up butt masher game. I mean, really, you can't go wrong. The graphics are there. There's blood in the game. The only thing that could make it better, and I'm not even going to lie on this one, would be if they had fatalities that were like super graphic.
Right, yeah.
That's the only way they can make that game so much better. But otherwise, yeah, it definitely has my vote over Final Fantasy. Just remember, everyone, I'm looking at your poll votes. Right. I can see what you're choosing.
You are being judged
Choose
right now.
Wisely.
And speaking of the chat choosing, what did the chat choose?
And oh my gosh, you guys are so good. 83% went with Resident Evil 2 Remake. 16% said they play Killer Instinct, and nobody chose Final Fantasy.
Man!
Oh, man.
Zero!
You are all the
fantasy haters
for that
you
one.
must all be drinking that haterade.
You guys
Man,
are
I really sold that one.
Participation trophies all across the board.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Yeah!
Doggy, your salesman skills are top notch.
That's great.
I talked them all out of that Final Fantasy crap. Oh, yeah.
That was funny. That was funny. I'm not going to lie. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Give me a minute here. I'm just getting the whole next segment ready. For the most part.
We're about ready. We're about ready to get super. Oh, wait a minute. Is somebody like, okay, so what's back there in the corner for the chat? What is that back there?
Oh, yeah. Today we're in the corner. What do you got there, Dilla? Go ahead and announce what we got back here for people.
And today's grand prize is we have a fresh apple for you. Just one singular apple, nothing special. It's not even Granny Smith. It's just a small apple, probably a crab apple from the look of it.
And it will get shipped to you. It will get shipped to you via snail mail, so it's going to get there while it's still
rotten.
Actually,
it gets there rotten.
Actually, Axel will probably just send you 69 cents on.
I'm just going to give it to you. Send you the
PayPal, and you just go buy one at Walmart. There you
go.
Yeah. So. That's not actually the apple you're going to win. That's just a tribute to what you could, you'll go pick your own apple out.
Due to inflation, you'll be sent $15 for a singular apple. Whether or not you choose to go to Walmart or somewhere much more expensive is your problem.
Yeah.
I see.
I recommend not going to Trader Joe's because it's like $40 an apple there.
Ow, man.
I don't know.
Man.
I live in the ghetto. We don't have a Trader Joe's anywhere near here.
I don't live in the ghetto, and I would drive to the ghetto to not buy at Trader Joe's. Just saying. All right, let's see. So, fighting games are as niche as Final Fantasy games. Am I right, Axel?
Hey. Don't. No.
Dreadful says, this means Final Fantasy is retired, and Axel 1324 can't bring it up ever again. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jago Cookin says, I think I was the only one that voted for Killer Instinct. Hey, it is what it is, bro.
Hey, one vote's better than no vote.
I would have voted. Fantasy. Yeah, I would have voted. Yeah, no, but yeah. Killer Instinct blew away Final Fantasy.
Wait a minute, that means that Axel didn't even vote for his own game in the poll.
I can't vote. I set the poll. I can't vote in my own poll.
Yeah, I couldn't vote for Killer Instinct or yeah.
I guess.
Nope, can't vote. Cannot vote in my own poll.
Maybe.
All right, so here we go. DeathDealer, what's your next game here? What is your third and final game on the remaster?
Okay,
everybody should play.
My third and final game, I guess, is somewhat questionable, I'm told, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I can do whatever I want. You all are just going to accept it.
You're darn right. Yes. Yep.
That's how it is in the land of
that. Do not question that. If you do, you will pay.
In the land of me, I do what I want. And I'm going with the God of War because, it's been re-released on the newer consoles, and the graphics got better with it. The controllers got better with it. I don't really know what all changed, to be honest, because I can't remember that far back, but I know it looks better. So that's a bonus, and the controllers are better. So that works right there for me. That says it all. That's my case. You're welcome.
Short and simple remake. Okay, a remake that changed nothing. I love it.
I honestly don't remember if it did change anything or not.
So this is part of the God of War collection on PS3. It re-released God of War 1, 2, and 3. And DeathDealer is putting this on the remake list that improved what exactly?
Graphics and controllers. Let's just go with that.
Graphics and controllers. No need to improve the music. It was already epic.
Right. And you didn't have that annoying kid following us around. So that was, definitely a bonus.
Yes. So, yeah. Okay. Doggy, God of War collection on the PS3. I think it's a.
Was it one? Is it 1, 2, and 3? Is that what?
I believe it's 1, 2, and
3. Yeah, it's
I
1, 2, and 3.
What a cool collection! I did not even know they made like a remastered, remake collection of the first 3 God of Wars. Like, how cool! And I didn't have a PS3, so I was Xbox 360 at the time. I didn't know that. or that they was gonna redo all 3 of these games again, which that sounds like Sony. Hell, let's make remaster games 50 times. I mean, people will buy them, right? But
yeah,
it doesn't matter. I would play these again. I would play these again. I like if I knew this collection existed. If this like collection was available on the store where you could get it on the PS5, you know, because most of their stuff's backwards compatible, I thought I'd play this in a heartbeat. Man, I love those first 3 games. Man, God of War is great. So, yeah, any little improvement they can do to it, make it better. Hey, can't go wrong there. Yeah, can't go wrong with these early God of War games. These were better than the ones they did recently. Nothing wrong with the ones they did recently, but these were the real stars of the God of War series. These first 3. So
I enjoyed the original 3 games. Those were what originally got me into this entire series in the first place. Was the first. Actually, I should say the first one's actually what drew me into it, because I liked the first one so much. I was like, I need to play the rest of them now. And yeah, they were really good games. They are good games. And,
this is great right here. Yeah,
this is back when Kratos was just angry and he didn't care about the consequences of his actions. He was like the Atreus.
It's not the God of War that we wanted. It's the God of War we need. Bring him back.
Although I'm not gonna lie, God of War, the new one is great, but
it's great.
These action RPGs right here, because that's what it is, are fantastic. Do I consider this a remake? I personally don't. I think this is a remaster. But like DeathDealer said, doesn't matter what I think. It matters what she thinks.
Absolutely, that's right.
And if she thinks if she wants to recommend this for you guys, 100% she's available to recommend it, and I recommend it too because it's awesome. Everybody should play God of War. One of the, like, to me, this is the best series on that console.
Oh yeah.
Nothing else even comes close. Nathan Drake could suck it. You know, I mean,
right? Yeah.
Nobody compares to Kratos. That's all I got to say. And everybody should experience this. And if there's a remake for it, hey, you know what? Definitely get it. Everybody should play it.
And these were like more Devil May Cry stylish. I mean, I just love that. I just love that kind of gameplay, you know. So
yeah, this is more that hack and slash, no souls whatsoever that Doggy loves.
Yeah, it was very fast paced when it got to certain action, when it got to certain fight sequences. It was very quickly and a lot.
Man, just the scene right here that makes you want to go back and play these again.
Yes.
I think I might have to dust off PlayStation.
Right.
There you go.
Oh, great. Yes, great pick. I didn't know they had on PS3. They had a collection on there, but I'm sure like PS3 games don't really back compat with like this. This collection isn't on PS4 or 5, right? Like it's.
I don't know. You might want to check a lot of games may not get a lot of these older games. I'm noticing on PlayStation don't get physical releases, but they're available on the store.
Digital. I know that.
But you got to make sure that you're buying the actual game, like a native port, because some of those games they're selling on the store are cloud only through their service, PSN.
Oh, okay.
See, and that's one thing I've always had with PlayStation is that they're never really. If they do backwards compatibility, it takes forever for it to get done. And a lot of times they just don't do backwards compatibility. And that's one thing I've always found aggravating with PlayStation. That's why I've always said, if you like a game on a PlayStation console, you're better off keeping that console, even if you get the newest one and the latest one, because chances are you're going to have to either wait forever or that game's just never going to go onto the newer console. You're just going to have to, I'll stick to I still have a PlayStation 3. I might have to dust it off to play God of War again, because I don't know if this is on the...
Just dust it off. Just dust it off. Splinter says, what happened to the jump button? Yeah.
No comment. No comment.
Yeah. Let's see. Splinter says, I didn't know this either. He didn't know this existed.
Right, yeah.
And Diego Coogan says, I knew they did a God of War 3 remastered on the PS4, but I didn't know about this collection.
Right, I did not know about a PS3. Yeah, the God of War 3.
Until DeathDealer, I had to search this.
Yeah. It was actually a multi-disc physical copy when they released it, because I do still have it. It's actually... It's nice.
I'll give you $5.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I'll give you $5.
No.
$3.
It's one of the few PlayStation games I actually enjoy. No.
Your husband says, this is a remaster. DeathDealer, hold on. You know what? Hold on. DeathDealer, take it away.
Yeah, sell this
I
on
do
eBay.
what I want.
Yeah! Boom!
Booyah!
Boom! We see
On the
see
couch, boy.
Dreadpool. Dreadpool.
I need
That's
a
the thing.
microphone.
See, Dreadpool, that's the deal. Like, see, we understood that going in. She does what she wants. We just step aside. She does what she wants.
All right, let's see. Pixel Slappy says, problem PS4 was converting people forever. PS5 let them down too soon. I have no idea. Sir. That's not just the PS4 problem. That's an everybody problem. I'm actually going to address this on Good Morning Xbox. So be sure to tune in on Sunday because I'm going to bring it up.
Shout
out to Graphic God. Thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP. He says, good evening, everyone.
Hey.
Evening, brother. The man with the best Xbox avatars you can get. Check out xboxgamerpicks.com and get yours today.
Absolutely. Yes. Let's see. Just get a PSP. Best Sony console ever. Simple facts. Hey, man, I love my PSP. Love it. Let's see. Jago Cooking says, I might need to pick this up on a PS5 store to get them all. Get them all, buddy. They're like Pokemon. Those prices are like Pokemon.
I wish this was on the PS Store, man. I would love to have this collection, man. I'd be on. I'd start playing it after I was done with Hellblade. First thing I go to is.
I highly recommend.
Did I get your thoughts on this one?
If you can, if you even have to go back and get the original PlayStation, find one, play it.
Oh yeah, see, I have the ones on my PS2. Yeah, I guess I could just go back and play those. But yeah, okay.
And I believe they're actually backwards compatible on the PlayStation 3 too. I believe. I actually think you can play
the early PS3s were backwards compatible.
The first PS3 was backwards, yeah.
Which I have one of those.
The one I
never selling it.
I had that junk one that like the top slid open.
That thing's a piece. That thing.
I got it for $20. So like, I couldn't believe somebody sold it for $20. I was like the HDMI cord it came with was probably worth more than $20. It's like, okay, if you're that desperate, I'll take it.
Let's see. So when DeathDealer said, "I do what I want," and Dreadpool replied, "And you want me."
Oh man, the jokes are rolling in today.
She's not denying. That's all I'll say.
Okay, she didn't deny it. Okay, there you go. All right, yeah, that's good. She didn't deny that, Dreadpool. That would have been.
Yep.
We're still married, so yeah.
Dreadpool says we have the PSP collection too, the God of War PSP collection. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was called the God of War Legacy Collection or something like that on PSP. I forget what it was called.
See,
it wasn't called Collection though.
See, that's what I'm saying. These guys will put like, there's no way this PS3 collection is going to work on your PS5 because you know why? Because they're going to bring this out again. That's what they're going to do. This will be the third time they brought out this collection. You punks, man.
Yeah,
that is kind of annoying,
and just like I keep buying Final Fantasy VII, I'll keep buying these.
Oh no, I see. Yeah, I see that point. You're
right.
Right.
I'll do the same thing.
Because like I said, if I go look on, if for some odd reason this is already on like PS4 and I get it, I'm buying this and I'm playing it because Yes. No, this is a great pick. Like I said, I did not realize they had a PS3 collection. That is cool.
You learn something every day.
Yeah. Now I want something else now, man.
Great pick, DeathDealer. Great pick.
Great pick. Yeah.
All right. So now I'm going to bring up what I consider to be probably the best game ever remade that needs to be remade again.
Oh, no. How can you say that with my games, man? Come on.
No. And other than Shadow of the Colossus. If you guys remember this game came out way back in the PS2. Got a remake on the PS3 and got remade again on the PS4 to look even better. This game is phenomenal. First off, all right, so the reason you're hunting this Colossi is because you got to bring back the lady that's passed out. She's like your sister, girlfriend, princess. It's not really quite clear to me what she is, and I played this game several times. When I'm like, oh, it's the princess, and I must be like,
the damsel in distress. You gotta save.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, she must be my wife or girlfriend. She's my sister, princess. Am I a prince? Like, it's a little confusing. But story aside, that story aside, right? This game is phenomenal. You gotta find, so you gotta to resurrect your sister Princess Bride. You have to hunt down 16 colossi, and each one is different from the one before, and you're killing them, and every time you kill them, you like take their soul or something like that. And it's just on another level. This game is just fantastic. Oh yeah, and to find your next target, you do this. You get your sword out, and it points to the target, and you got to get the timing down. Like, doggy, you know how you like Souls games. This game has a stamina meter that you got to keep watching over, and like as you're jumping on these giants, they're shaking around, and depending on how much stamina you have, you could either get thrown off, or you could run out of stamina and slip off. And I mean, it is phenomenal gameplay, guys. I cannot stress over. So all you have is your bow, your sword, and your horse, and the combination of those three is how you got to take out 16 colossi. And it is a phenomenal game, way underappreciated in my opinion, because the ending to this game, I'm not even going to spoil it. The ending to this game is something else, guys. It is emotional. It is emotional. That's all I'm going to say to it.
I run out of stamina and slip off sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to play this trailer that shows the difference. So this is the original PS2 version, the PlayStation 3 version, and then bada bing, bada boom, the PS4 Pro version, baby. Look at the difference. Just look at that. It is gorgeous. Look at the textures. The best part of the PS4 version is that now you can see beyond the horizon. They don't put in that fog of war that was famous back in the early 3D days. It is just a phenomenal game. Controls are amazing. If they port this over to the PS5, I just cannot wait for them to do that, because that DualSense, might make this game just that much more immersive.
They'll bring it. Bring it.
And so, your sword points to your next target, and you got to go find these. And so, yeah, it is a phenomenal game. I really think everybody should play Shadow of the Colossus at some point in their life. I just cannot stress how much I love this game. I have played, like, I think I have like maybe 5 total games for my PS2, and this is definitely one I recommend everybody have. Like, it's in the top 5 games everybody should play on the PS2. But luckily, if you don't have a PS2, or you don't want to dust off that PS3, and while that PS5 is being the doorstop, DeathDealer can get a PS4 Pro and play this game. Absolutely. But yeah, it is a phenomenal game. Everybody should play it. Doggy, what do you think? What do you think? Sorry, Death. I'll come to you last. I'm sorry.
First of all, I gotta say the PS2 version looks better than the PS3 version. I know. We were looking at that last time. Like, why does the PS2 version look better? No, we were looking at this last night, and check this out. I've never played this game on any of the versions, and I don't know why I missed it, like on the PS2, because I was into games like this back then. So no clue what my deal was, but this is definitely one game I want to check out. This is definitely a recommendation from Axel that I got to check out. This game looks super cool. So
like right there, he fell off.
Right. And I'm sure the PS4 Pro version is probably digital. So I'm sure it's probably on the PlayStation Store, I would imagine. So no, this is definitely one I got to check out. I said I was into stuff like this back in the day, so I don't know how this would slip through the cracks, but I missed it. I missed the remake and the second remake and all that good stuff. So,
but if they remake this for the PS5, you got to get it, buddy.
Oh gosh, yeah. I hope that's what they do. Like,
there's a state of play coming out. Maybe it's a state of remakes, and hopefully this is one of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If they ever do get their act together and have a show, maybe they will introduce this. That would be cool. But if not, I would like to go back. Like, I mean, heck, I still got a PS2. Maybe I can find a cheap copy of that, or like I said, if they just have it on digital, I would like to check this out because this looks really cool. So
it might be backwards compatible. I mean, it's on PS4, so
right. So
it's got the Pro enhancements.
If it's a PS Pro, I'm sure it's on like at least the digital store or something like that. Or maybe it's if you can find a copy. If it's on the digital store, then I know that I could go on eBay and like get a copy of this physical and it would work, right? If it's on the digital store. So yeah, I definitely got to check that out. No, this looks cool. This looks like an awesome pick, Axel. Like this is up my alley here. So
yeah, this is definitely
and this is pre like Soul stuff. So I know this isn't like a Souls like or no stupid stuff like that, you know, like no, this just looks fun, interesting, my kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's definitely one you
Hey, this looks cool right here. Look at this. This looks fun.
I mean, look at that. You got to hold on to that bad boy. You can see a stamina meter in yellow going down. I mean, it is a game, buddy. DeathDealer, Shadow of the Colossus, remake number 2.
I'm gonna say no. I'm like Doggy. I managed to miss this one entirely.
Right.
I guess 3 times now. I can see why though. And while it looks really cool and it seems really interesting, this is one of those games I probably would not do well in either a controller and the TV would end up broken, or something would end up broken. So I'm gonna have to sit this one out. Wow, it looks cool. Yeah, it is definitely not a game for me at all. Good choice though.
Yeah,
it definitely looks better than the original.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, the PS4 Pro version looks awesome. Yeah, it looks excellent.
Yeah, it's the Pro version is the one I would recommend. All right, let's see. Let me check in here with the chat.
Yes.
Let's see. Dreadful says Shadow got remade so many times because no one cared. Man, Dreadful is on Haterade today. On Haterade.
Haterade, yeah.
That's right.
Must be stealing some of that.
That's it.
Some of that drink out of a DeathDealer's cup there.
Jago Cookin says, didn't this remake take like 10 years or something crazy? I'm unsure on that. I just know that when it came out, it should be on everybody's list.
It probably did.
It doesn't matter how many years it took. Everybody should play it. Yeah. Pixel Slapper says, riding on your horse was better than Zelda. There, I said it.
Oh bam!
So
sad for that burn.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, this was made by the now defunct Japan Studios.
Yeah.
Yes. Pixel Slapper says, Ico is so underrated. Also another game by Japan Studios. Yeah, I agree. Ico and Shadow of the Colossus is a great, are 2 great games. Let's see. Pixel Slapper says, definitely worth your time, Doggy.
Yep. That was the final straw right there. I got yeah. Pixel Slapper, he agrees too.
Yeah. Let's see.
No, that game looks awesome.
Shadow has my favorite postcard collection as in comes with the game. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Postcards. Yeah. But yeah, as I said, guys, this is one I would 100% recommend to everybody. The Shadow of the Colossus. It tells its story through gameplay. Very little dialogue in this game. Just saying. As a matter of fact, I feel like it could be just you and the narrator, and you never have to talk to anybody. Like it's all gameplay.
Oh, so it's like narrated by just like a certain other person or something, or
call him the narrator.
Narrator. Oh, nice. Yeah, there you go. That's what they call him too.
Yeah. No, it's a fantastic game. I'm waiting for DeathDealer to come back because I want her to watch her trailer.
There she is. Yeah.
All right. So
you shall receive.
Doggy.
Yes.
Doggy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you want me to play the trailer first?
Okay, guys. Here's. We're gonna do like a Cool Cat Terry. If you ever watched Good Morning Xbox here on the Iconic Video Game channel, she always has the coolest games, and she shows a nice trailer, right?
And then talks about it.
And then talks about it, right? So here we go, folks. I got a great game today. We're gonna show it. It's from 2018. If you haven't picked it up, it's called Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn. It's a great game. Here. Let's check out the trailer.
Let's check out the trailer. The fact that you did it in a Terry voice is even more funny. Okay, let's see.
That was really good. Terry, is that you?
Tell me if you guys can hear this.
Peggy
Okay.
12.
All right.
Is that good?
Yep.
Is this the game?
Oh, yes.
I knew he was a puppet.
Oh no, this isn't the trailer, doggy.
Oh, this isn't the trailer. Oh, no.
Oh my god, I don't know what that is, but it looks amazing!
Here we go. This is
Here
it.
we go. Here we go. Here it is. All right. Sorry, folks. Got me trailer.
The score of 94.
The score of 94.
Shaq Diesel, baby. About to storm. Shaq Fu, a legend boys. Shaq Fu, you down with the crew?
Shaq Fu, doggy.
Shaq Fu, like I said, he's coming back to settle the score. From
Look at the smile on DeathDealer's face.
1994.
Look how big you have her smiling. Hold on, let me see.
This looks amazing!
What the?
Oh my god!
That was such a cool trailer. But yes. Okay, so we all played the original Shaq Fu if you were alive. And you know why we tried it? You know why we tried it? Because we liked Shaq and we liked fighting games. But man, was that game trash. But you know, that's just how it was. That was life, you know. There's, you know, everybody had a fighting game back then. The Turtles, Clay Fighter, you know, everything was a fighting game. So Shaq had to have his, you know, and it was terrible. But this game made up for it, man. You know, this game, it went and changed the horrible fighting mechanics into a nice beat 'em up, right? Everybody loves a good beat 'em up, especially when the world is being taken over. It's being taken over by demonic celebrities, right? You know, I mean, there's not, you know, demonic celebrities of the likes of Donald Trump and Justin Bieber and Michael Moore, you know, those kind of guys taking over the world. Yeah, we got to take over. So the only person that can save the world is a Chinese orphan named Shaq Fei Hung. That's right. You're right.
This is amazing!
And as one review said, as I saw it said, this game makes you feel like a real Chinese orphan. Right here. If you've ever wanted to be a real Chinese orphan, this is your game right here. This is Shaq Fu, baby.
Oh god, this is great! This is
But no.
amazing!
But no, this game really, it was fun. It was a simple beat 'em up. Tons of enemies, and the enemies, you know, took different skills and stuff, you know, different styles, different strategies to beat them. It was actually pretty fun. You know, like I said, it had celebrities that, you know, represented like Trump or whatever. Cool big boss battles. And the game was absolutely hilarious. If you play it, you know what I'm saying. It was hilarious and plenty of fun times. Yeah, you could turn into the Shactus. The Shactus, you know, Shactus.
Here's a review. Shaq is my favorite Chinese man after John Cena.
Yeah, after John Cena. Yeah, that was one of the reviews too.
Yes!
Some of these reviews I saw.
These reviews are all epic. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of combos, lots of special moves, other cool stuff. Like they even threw in like his endorsements in there, like the health pickups were icy hot. You know, he's like, oh, icy hot guy. All they were missing was like they needed like the general to come in there, you know? Oh yeah, it's the general with the car insurance, you know. You needed him in there. But it was a simple beat 'em up, but it was still fun. It really, for a beat 'em up, it had good stuff. It had everything you would want in a little 2-hour campaign or whatever. You couldn't ask for much more. I mean, Shaq. Is Shaq in there? Who doesn't love Shaq? It was Shaq Fu, especially Shaq Fei Hung.
Or Shaq
The
Diesel.
Chinese. Yeah, Shaq Diesel. But yeah, I got the 1,000 out of 1,000 on this, but you know, wasn't really that tough. But you know, I played enough to at least get the 1,000 out of there. I highly recommend it. If it hasn't been delisted, I'm not sure if it's even still around. But Shaq Fu,
right now.
Shaq Fu, you know you want to play, man. You know what to play.
DeathDealer, Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn.
I'm looking at it right now, and I see it on Nintendo. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, it's
I'm
still
looking to
listed.
play
Okay.
this. Yeah, it's on Nintendo.
Look at these cutscenes.
I'm gonna play it. This looks amazing.
Oh, it's
I mean,
fun. It's
The
fun.
trailer sold it to me alone, but Doggy's excitement on it. I'm in.
It's fun. You'll love it. Yeah, it's just simple. It's simple beat 'em up fun with
And
cool
the
power-ups,
synopsis
cool
is
strategies, but-
hilarious, honestly. I mean, everything I'm seeing about it, this is just too amazing. How did I not know about this?
I don't know.
How has this been under the radar with so many people? This looks
Probably
amazing.
because this game scored a 50 meta. Oh, sorry, a 30 meta.
Yeah, but these are the same punks that gave what? Hellblade 81? Yeah, deserve more. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Or it's the same punks that gave what else got a low score that didn't deserve fun?
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break. Yeah. See? Yeah. I was thinking Quantum Error. I was like, yeah, no, that one deserved it. You guys are you just don't like Shaq. That's fine. If you don't like Shaq, that's cool. It's just like hating on Xbox, just give it a low score for the heck of it. No, this game was way over 50. Are you kidding me? Go ahead, DeathDealer. I'm sorry.
No, this is you go right ahead. This looks amazing. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'll take it away. Doug, this isn't a remake. This is a reimagining.
A reimagining. Okay, there you go.
Say what you want. Still looks amazing, and
Dougie talked me into this just over the hilarity of it all. Yesterday, I wasn't going to let this pass, but after he explained it, the hilarity of it all, I'm like, okay, we cannot not have that on the show. It is hilarious.
All right, yeah.
Settled the score of 94, which was Shaq Fu, and it sucked. I love that this game is self-aware, that it's like, this game is definitely better than the first one. It doesn't say it's better than anything else. It's like, we're definitely better than the OG, which I guess no lies detected, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
So I love that the game is aware of itself, and that they made it, that they added an actual story to it. So yeah, I mean, can't really go wrong with it. Am I going to play this game? Probably not. I mean, I'm just saying, but yeah, they're a great pick by Doggy because it's hilarious, and it's a beat 'em up. If you like beat 'em ups, with Shaq saying weird things in the middle of the beat 'em ups. By the way, I was listening to this with the audio. It's hilarious.
It's funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
You're gonna love the dialogue in this. It's hilarious. None of it is serious. That's what I love about this game, is that it knows it's not serious.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just hilarious, good fun. Yeah, all of us are from this age. We'll all understand the jokes in this and everything, including, like I said, the celebrity. What do you want to call that? Like making fun of, what is that called? Where they're celebrity. I don't know. Yeah, they're just making fun of celebrities.
Parody? Like it's a parody?
Parody. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah,
the fact that we get to beat up celebrities and they're being taken over by, oh, come on. What part of this game doesn't sound intriguing and entertaining as I'll get out? Really? This just looks amazing. And
look at this.
Everyone should have to play this.
There you go, everybody. Everybody should play it. Let's see. Let's check in with the chat. First, shout out to Eternal Shaddai. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. Let's see. Cool Cat Terry is also an anti-exclusive. There you go. She's not exclusive to it. There you go. Let's see.
That's good. Eternal.
Splendifer says, I'm Shaq Fu. Jacob Coogan says, I own this game and it's amazing if you love beat 'em ups.
Yes.
Right, yeah, it's a fun beat 'em up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a fun beat 'em up. It's actually got good mechanics, different characters and different strategies. So yeah, it's good. I don't understand that.
And Splinter says, but I had nothing else to play, so I was playing it. Eternal Shadai says his the best remake for him is Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Awesome pick. Awesome pick.
There you go. Okay, yeah.
Awesome pick. Yes. Jago Coogan says the original Shaq Fu was pretty dang bad, but the remake is dang good.
Yeah, the first, the fighting game was awful. Yeah, that game.
Splinter said it sucked, but I played it. Dreadpool says old China was the general. Yeah, all they needed was his Papa John's endorsement in the game as a health pickup.
What?
Wow.
Wait. His Papa John's placement's not in this game?
No, only Icy Hot.
Oh, come
Icy
on.
Hot, and there's some other
That's
endorsements,
amazing,
but that's why I say Nick, they needed the
okay.
general in there or the Papa John's. That's cool. He's done so many endorsements. Like,
he does. He's hilarious.
Yeah, I love Shaq. That's what I say. Shaq's cool. He gets better as the years go on too. He's so cool. Yeah.
Pixel Slapper says I have more teeth than him. Oh, then that. Let's see. Eternal Shadai says I want LeBron fool.
LeBron fool. Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Come on, Axel. These are the same dudes who gave Ghost of Tsushima a lower score. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, these
Yeah.
stinkers. Like, whatever. That was a nice word there too. Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So, great pick, doggy. Love it. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
And I think it was 100% fun. So, but with all that Shackness being said, doggy, guess what time it is?
All right, it's the last round. And if you don't pick Shaq Fu, your head must be full of poo. It's intermission time with DeathDealer.
Woo!
And once again, everybody, we're playing another round of Would You Rather. It is Would You Rather play this, that, or the other thing? Please put your answers in the poll or in the chat. I prefer the poll, but I'll take chat if necessary. And just remember, I am judging your responses. So choose wisely.
What are the choices, DeathDealer?
All right, your choices this round are the God of War collection. I don't care what anyone says. As far as I'm concerned, it's a remake.
Yep.
For the topic of the night, it's a remake.
Cool with that. Yep.
Tomorrow's another story. You can say what you want tomorrow. Or Shadow of Colossus. Or Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn.
All right, who do you want to go first? You haven't gone first yet. You go first, DeathDealer.
Okay, fine. I'll go first. Since I cannot pick my own game, I'm going with Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn. That game just looks
Convince
amazing.
us, DeathDealer. Convince us.
Okay, it looks hilarious. It's a fighting game. You get to beat up celebrities, and there's a little demon-looking guy somewhere in there, and hilarious endorsements from Icy Hot and things like that. Like, really, where can you go wrong? I don't see the problem. And Shaq's funny.
She might be flirting with Shaq. Snapper says, is she flirting? I can't tell.
You would know if I were flirting.
Oh.
There you go. You would know. All right, Doggy.
I don't know.
Sell us on your pick. Which one are you taking? Shadow of the Colossus or God of War Collection?
Man, I want to go. DeathDealer said she sold me on Shaq Fu. Like, I want to. Oh wait. Okay, so I've got the God of War Collection or
Shadow of the Colossus.
Man.
Boo.
Man, that is a boo. Man, I want to play the Shadow Colossus. That looks so cool. I would love to play the God of War Collection. That looks so cool. The only reason I'm going to go with the selection I'm going to pick is because, well, Axel always tracks trash about all my games, so I'm not picking anything he has to pick. You know why? Because he's a punk, and he always talks trash about everything I pick. So I'm gonna go with the real champion of the night, the God of War Collection on the PS3.
A win's a win.
Yeah,
I don't care how I get it.
Yeah, your Shadow of Colossus. I mean, who would Who would really play that? I mean,
Oh my
I
God,
mean,
you
like,
guys are missing out.
I'm just kidding, man.
You don't know.
I didn't know which way to go with that.
I was picked first. A win's a win, no matter how you look at it. Doesn't matter how you got it. I won. You lost.
But Shadow Colossus, I'm getting that one too. Both of them are best.
So which one would I rather play? One with good combat, or one with icy hot combat?
That's the best way I've heard it explained ever.
So,
Hey, you got to keep
so
those.
I got my
muscles
pick
flexible.
of essentially a hack and slash and a beat 'em up because I can't play the greatest. I want to point out I have to pick between a remaster and a reimagining. Okay.
Yeah,
First
that's
off,
right. That's right. That's right, baby.
Right. I'm the only one who picked a remake in this round, but
Me and DeathDealer make the rules round. Yeah.
yeah, apparently. I'm gonna go with I gotta go with the God of War collection. I'm sorry, nothing will convince me to buy another Shaq Fu.
I'll take the win.
Like,
I'll take the win.
if somebody gives me a Shaq Fu, I will definitely play the Shaq Fu, but otherwise, I'm going with the God of War collection. Another clean sweep for DeathDealer.
Yeah, man.
Yes! I win.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go see what the chat had to say here.
Shout out to this person. I'm not going to say that out loud as I just read it in my head. Do not read it out loud.
Okay.
Shout out to this person.
Oh.
It says, "What's up, fellow Xbots? Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP." Yeah, you almost got me, but nope. Sorry,
Almost, man. Oh.
almost. But that's what we think. DeathDealer, what does the chat say?
I think there's a lot of smart people in the chat that voted tonight. They seem to know some really good games. 60% said they wanted the God of War collection. 20% said Shadow of Colossus. And 20% said Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn.
There you go. There you go, guys.
That's funny.
You can't really go wrong with any of it. So, with that being said, hold on. This is still playing loudly in my ears. I'm like, why is it so loud here? With that being said, guys, first off, thank you so much to everybody for tuning in to this episode of the Iconic Video Games, where we talked about our favorite remakes. There's a lot of remakes that are fantastic out there, and me and Doggy were talking. We might have to do a second episode.
Yeah, number two.
Because there's so many good remakes out there. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Let you guys get started on your video games. And we'll catch you next week. But, of course, we wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys, the chat, will always be the MVP to all of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. With that being said, I'm Axel1324.
And I'm DeathDealer.
I'm DoggyDog420.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great Memorial Day weekend.
Happy Memorial Day.